Well, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America, and it is a combination of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. The paddles are smaller in size, they are a core solid paddle, and it is somewhat of a wiffle ball that you hit. Your court size is smaller than a tennis court. It's 44 by 20. A tennis court is much larger. You can play this sport doubles or singles. It actually isn't a really new game because it was invented, I guess, in 1968 in the state of Washington. And I often, as the author of the children's book, Bend Your Knees, Louise, we will do school visits where as authors we go in and address the issue of speaking and writing a book, and then we'd show them how to play the game. And the gym, they love it. So we've tackled the literary component as well as the physicality of the sport and the book.
So bending one's knees apparently is a tip to be able to be an effective pickleball player. Why is that?
Well, bend your knees is a very typical stance or common phrase for tennis and pickleball because when you bend your knees and lift the paddle up, you get a lift on the ball to go over the net. Unlike tennis, pickleball has a space 7 feet from the net that is called the non-volley zone and often referred to as the kitchen. So you stay out of the kitchen. The only way you can hit a ball out of the kitchen is if it bounced first in the kitchen. So it takes away that ability to slam overhead. Okay. Another difference between pickleball and tennis is your serve is underhand in pickleball. I love the sport. I'm very competitive, and I have a few little medals to show for my efforts and a few tournaments that I've played in, but I love the community. I love every aspect within the pickleball parables, taking pieces where, for example, the first devotion, saying yes. I had to say yes to pickleball. I had to say yes when someone put it in my hand after the loss of my husband. There are many living lives of grief and loss, and they feel stagnant and they don't know what to do. For me, that paddle represented another step in the right direction. And so the first devotion deals with we have to say yes to Jesus. So I'm making those parallels between pickleball terms or pickleball in my life and my walk with the Lord, or anyone's walk with the Lord.
Well, coming up, I certainly want to explore some of these different parables and some of the concepts, taking pickleball concepts and actually using them as really analogies, if you will, for the Christian life. But churches are embracing pickleball. You talk about your own church and how it's become an outreach to the community. Share with me what you see as the potential for pickleball being used as a tool not only bring churches together, but to bring people into a knowledge of Christ and into the church family.
Thank you for that question, Bob. It is a neighbor church that does that. Many of the facilities that have beautiful gymnasiums, they sit idle in their sanctuaries. They're not being used throughout the week, so it's an ideal space to engage their community. And because pickleball is so popular, you have people from all walks of life wanting to play, and they will play. And I think it's so exciting to be on courts, and we're in a church, and a conversation might just simply begin like, oh, do you go to this church? Oh, no, I go to North Rome Baptist. Or where do you go? It gives an opportunity to immediately share your faith. I came off the court one day, and another gentleman had said, we were sitting waiting for our turn to go back on the court, and he said, Jackie, I'm so amazed at your boldness in sharing the gospel. And I didn't know exactly what he meant at first, but I think living my faith on and off the court. Some people think that God isn't just in church pews. He is on and off the pickleball court. He is everywhere. And hopefully this book will help people pay attention, stop and look.